And we're here in beautiful Miami, Florida, location of Dolphin Stadium, and our site for one heck of a game between Dallas and Miami. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
It's 1st and 10, ball on their own 26. Dallas comes out with 2 tight ends. Feeds it to the back. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Pitch out. Dropped behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
He drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Allen intercepts it. He's tackled at the 17. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 17. McCown is under center. 2 tight ends this time. Wilford takes off to the left side. Fakes the run. Throws while on the run. And he made a great open field tackle. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Brown gets the carry right side. He didn't get back to the line. They got him all bottled up before he could go anywhere. That'll bring up 3rd down. Here's a look at the key playmakers on the Dolphins offense. Brown on the handoff. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. The Cowboys bring in the nickel package. Here's a pitch left side. Brought down at the 1. A pickup of less than a yard.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Little handoff. He gets in for 6.
Whoa, how about that little juke move out there? That's just a shake, a little bake, and stick it in for the touchdown.
This should add the extra point. It's good. Miami is up 7. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks this one deep. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Gives it off. And they get him around the 39-yard line. Quarterback showed pass for a second, then handed it to the back, who was able to get 10 yards on the carry. Romo with 3 wide receivers. They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 42. This defense is going to have to figure out a way to stop these guys from getting these short yardage first downs.
Yeah, but if you start mixing up some blitzes there and taking chances, sometimes you give up the big play. There are a few times in a game you're better off just allowing the first down.
Hit hard at the 43-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Witten takes off to the left side. Play fake. Passes. Pass completed. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
There's a play fake. Throws off his back foot. This pass is incomplete. The pass falls just short of the intended receiver.
And that's the kind of pass you throw time after time, day after day in practice, and then you can't hit it in the game. Remarkable.
Looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Excellent open field tackle. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
They motion to the left. He drops back. Throws left. And it's caught. What an open field tackle. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Looks to pass. All kinds of pressure. That pass wasn't even close.
Yeah, it wasn't close because the big guy was giving him a whack just as he let that one go. He was really under some pressure that time.
He's looking to throw. He's running out of time. It's tipped away. Owens wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. That brings up 3rd and 10. This is the 10th play of the drive. He drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. And he will lose yardage on the play. He stopped behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. And this one will go for a touchback. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. Brown lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Hands it to the back. What a brutal hit. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Drops back. Gets the pass away. The hit came just as he got the ball away.
And this quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
and they use motion. Back to throw. Looking for an open man. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. I would expect to see a little better protection from the guys up front on the offensive line.
Yeah, I have to agree. When you start giving up sacks like that, it really changes the complexion of the game. And I think in particular, the quarterback who has this clock in his head working, he starts to anticipate when the pressure is going to get there. And if he starts thinking it's going to happen sooner, all of a sudden the timing of your offense is completely off.
Newman fields it at the 44. Down the sideline. He's brought down around the 26-yard line. I have to say, they were lucky to contain him. He was flying.
Yeah, I agree. That guy just showed us the primary reason he's back there returning these kicks. When you talk about the guys in the league that possess elite speed, elite acceleration, this guy may be the prototype.
Drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Throws on the run. Makes the grab. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Offense comes out 1st and goal, needing a touchdown to tie things up. Looks to pass. Not much time to throw. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
The Cowboys line up with an offset eye backfield. Back to throw. Throws it short. And he scores. What a play! Good call, getting the ball into the halfback's hands.
It's really tough covering the halfback coming out of the backfield in these goal line situations because typically you have to bring in some bigger guys on defense to try and stop the run.
It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Good distance on the kick. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Single back formation. Give to the tailback. He's hammered in the backfield. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
They'll give it off here. Tackled around the 38-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. From their own 38-yard line. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. McCown back to throw. Gets the ball away. Deflected and broken up. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
This year's edition of EA Sports Madden Football. It's in the game.
Gets the punt away. Newman takes it at the 21. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Witten takes off to the left side. He looks to throw on 1st down. Brings it in. He's dropped at the 35. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Dimebacks in for this play. He's going to run. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 35. Single back formation. The halfback with the carry. And they get him at the 35. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And so it'll be third down. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. He's looking to throw. Throws it. It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Miami is lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Fielded at the 19. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Little handoff. He's dropped for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's brought down at the 50. The offensive line really got a good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. They line up in the I formation. Miami sends a man in motion. They give it to the tailback. He's dropped right around the 42-yard line. He found a little daylight and was able to break free for the first.
Anytime in the NFL you see a 7-yard run for a first down, you know those guys up front are not only making their blocks, they're sustaining those blocks.
Back to throw. Gets the throw away. The quarterback was lucky to get rid of the ball there.
And the protection just has to be better because right now this pressure is starting to get in the head of the quarterback. He's making some bad throws.
He drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. And it's knocked loose. He got rocked on that one, and the ball popped right out of there.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
Miami comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. He throws it. Drops the sure pick. Hagan was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. It's 4th down. The Dolphins are lining up to punt this one away.
Profanity in any form will not be tolerated.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 23. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The offense will take over at the 23. 1st and 10. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers. Back to throw. Surveys the field. Tipped pass. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Barber on the run. Hit and drop behind the line. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Back to pass. Looks left, throws. He's tackled at the 35. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
He'll get the call again. He makes his way to about the 42. And that's a gain of about 8. That brings up second down. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Cowboys come out in a 2 tight end set. He gets another carry. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Barber gains about 4 yards. That'll be enough for the first. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation. Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 47-yard line. That looks like a 1-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. One-man backfield. On play action. There for the reception. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
And the ref blows this one dead.
That's what I'm going to have to do. Full start, offense.
And we'll replay third down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Drops back to pass. Rifles this one out to the middle. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
On play action. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 36-yard line. Gain of 2.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Bennett takes off in motion. Throws middle. Tackled right around the 28-yard line. Good pass and catch, but it won't be enough to convert.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
Someone jumped early down there.
Play hard and hit. Get back on the roll, baby. Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Set down. The kick is up. He missed it. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks.
And this is professional football. That's your job. That's a kick that when everything else is right, you have to drill that one.
Little handoff. What a hit! Brown gains around 3 yards on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Looks to pass. Gets the throw off. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Gives it off. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Brown gets 3 yards on the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
He throws on the run. Falls incomplete. Ken wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They line up at the 44.
Additional information is also
The Dolphins come out in a 2 tight end set.
located on the 100 and 300 levels.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start. Offense.
It'll be 3rd down again after that penalty.
You know, third down football is hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Who you playing, fellas? 48! Zebra! Zebra! Let's keep him back, D.
He drops back. Looks for a man open. James bats it away. Hagan was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Move to the closest evacuation route.
4th down. The Dolphins lining up to punt. The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Punts it. It's down at the 1. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
He's tackled just outside the goal line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2.
They come out in the nickel. Throws while on the run. Tackled at the 9. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
And it looks short from up here. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
Gets it away cleanly. Again, takes it at the 47. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 23-yard line. He almost was able to take that one back for a score.
Man, that guy is fast. I'd hate to be one of those coverage guys trying to chase him down. A couple more steps, and he would have definitely been gone for 6.
Drops back on 1st down. Scans the field. Oh, and he dropped it. Fasano was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. From the 23-yard line, the Dolphins line up in an I formation.
Here we go. Tiger. Jam free. Turn over, D. Way off.
They hand it off. Brought down around the 21-yard line. 2-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. Here's a 3rd and 8 situation. The Dolphins line up with 3 wide.
Over tough, too straight. Zebra.
Back to throw. Throws on the run. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. First down now, they'll be looking for 6 points here. Offset I formation in the backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's brought down at the 10. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. The Dolphins come out in a single back formation. He needs to get rid of it. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Hey, don't lose your bite!
Drops back. He needs to make a decision. The defender got to him just as he threw the ball.
And even though that one doesn't go down as a sack, that's one of those that the quarterback remembers and probably rushes him just a little bit on the next throw.
And right down the middle. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. And here's the kick. Austin fields it at the 2. Hit and dropped at the 30. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. I formation here.
All right, here we go. Regular. Let's go get it. Roll. Gun.
He is hit hard on the play. They get 3 yards on the play.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Here we go. 180. Oh, 180. Gun.
Hands it off. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Here's the fullback. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback block is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
McBriar punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. He fields the punt at the 20, and they get him at the 29-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. Shotgun formation.
Touch. 48. Let's roll. 48. Chain. Come on, y'all. Watch those quick outs.
He looks to throw on first down, looking for an open man. Is there for the catch. He stops short of the line on the play.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Watch the fake. Blue 45. Let's go. Blue 45.
Fakes the run. Gets the pass away. Out of bounds at the 40. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
He fakes it. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at about the 47-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Brown on the run. Dropped behind the line. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
Passes the line. They weren't ready for a run by the quarterback.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from you.
He steps up. Tipped ball, intercepted. They'll score. Touchdown. What a huge turn of events on that one.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
Here's the point after. Point after is good. Dallas holds a 4-point lead. The kick is away. Again from the 2. Knocked out at the 18-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield.
Blue 45, baby. Blue 45. He's right. Now you're out, Philly. You're good. You're good. Go, baby.
There's a play fake. Passes it. No connection there. Trying to make something happen, or was that just a bad pass?
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
McCown back to throw. Henry picks it off. And they get him at the 9. And the defense just came away with their second of the half.
This defense is good, no question about it, and I like the way they're changing their looks out there, sort of like a good pitcher. They're not letting him settle in on one particular defense and really taking advantage of them.
He drops back. They sacked him. Perfect time to bring extra rushers on the blitz that time.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw at him. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy.
Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Looking to throw. And the defense has a heavy rush. Can't complete it. Owens wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. It's good. He put that one right through the upright. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 1. They get him at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Brown on the inside handoff. Brought down behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Regular.
James, 22 press. James.
They're going to pitch it. Tackled right around the 34-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back. Miami lines up in a shotgun set.
245. Watch the hard count. It's on 3. Come on now. Watch the ball.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. He drops it. A pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Dolphins are lining up to punt it away. Fields awaits the snap. He gets it away. Newman fields it at the 27. Brought down at the 36-yard line. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Romo lines up under center. They'll come out in an I. Looking to throw. He throws it, and he caught it. He's brought down around the 46-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
He's dropped at about the 47-yard line. And with that gain of 6, he was able to get the first.
Little juke, little shake and bake, pick up the first down. When you're trying to tackle professional running backs, you can't watch the shoulders. You have to keep your eyes right on the belly button.
Hold on.
Somebody make a play.
Inside give. Brought down right around the 34-yard line. He broke a huge one on the delay. What a great call in that situation.
Caught the defense a little by surprise that time. They were looking for pass that time all the way. They go with the halfback delay and pick up a big first down.
Here we go.
He drops back. Gets the pass off. Defender tips it away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
He throws on the run. And they get him about the 15-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
Again with the carry. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. Dallas looking to go up 2 touchdowns on this drive. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. And he just got hammered. Barber gains about a yard on the play.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
He drops back. The defense has him surrounded. The rush gets there, and he goes down. And that sack will put this offense in a tough 3rd and long situation. It's 3rd down. They'll need 8 yards here for the score. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. He's tackled at the 3. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big play that time.
And it's good. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Kicks it off. Dropped at the 25. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Only one man back. McCown hands it off. He's brought down around the 27-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry from their own 27-yard line. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. The Dolphins come out in the ace formation.
Toby 32, Toby 32, come on now. Hey,
Back to pass. Rifles it right. Comes down with it. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go,
He drops back. Throws on the run. And it's picked. Tackled at the 50. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
The Cowboys come out with the offset eye. Dallas uses motion. He drops back to pass. He throws left. It's completed. And he's out at the 46-yard line. Anderson gains about 4 yards there. From the 46-yard line. Romo, 4 receivers lined up here.
Let's go, D. Here we go.
Drops back to pass. And it's knocked down. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Back to throw. Flips it out short. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. McBriar can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. He gets it away. It'll go out at the 20-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off.
Come on. Hey, let's go. Yo.
The Dolphins come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. He's looking to throw. Passes the ball. Completed. He's tackled at the 30 from their own 30-yard line. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Back to throw. The pass is away. Ware gets the interception. And they get him at about the 33-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Drops back. Dumps it out left. Great open field tackle. Glenn made the catch for a gain of 6. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 27-yard line. Miami lines up in a dime defense here. The Cowboys use motion. Romo will look to throw. Rockets it out. Tips it away. Owens was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. They go with the run. He's pushed out around the 16-yard line, and that will definitely be enough for the first down.
The defense just couldn't find him on that play. I don't know if they were surprised or what, but that back became a little ghostly. He disappeared.
Looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Brought down at the 11. A 5-yard gain.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
On the 11 now. Romo lines up under center. I formation behind him. He throws a bullet out to his right. Gets in for the touchdown. Tight end scored that time and with authority.
If you get those big tight ends moving vertically down the field, they can be really intimidating for defensive backs. Good pitch and catch there.
This should add the extra point. Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Gets a good kick here. Dropped at the 29-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Brown is the deep back as they line up in the I. He needs to get the pass off. Tackled at the 34-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
He's tackled at the 38. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
He's dropped at the 48-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. Score is 27-10. Here's the kick. From the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Only one man back. Man in motion. Play action. Goes through his read. He decides to run. And they get him at the 36-yard line. And that was a really nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was quite that quick, but he found a seam, was able to get upfield for a nice gain. You know, if he keeps making plays like that, you might have to see a spy defensively to shut him down.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the left. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
The halfback with the carry. It's a loose ball. The defense comes up with a loose ball. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
All kinds of pressure. Brings this one in. He makes a great open field tackle and a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Here's a pitch left side. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 48-yard line. Pickup of about 8. That'll bring up second down. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 49. The Dolphins line up with 3 wide. Fasano takes off in motion.
Scatter, scatter, scatter. Get your hands up, get your hands up.
Looks to pass. He's dropped for the sack. Good job there by the end to get in there for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
Let's get off. Come on.
Pitch out. He doesn't get back to the line. You cannot give up ground like that when you're trying to pick up a first down.
Well, obviously on 3rd down, it's all or nothing. The guy's trying to make a play, trying to run around and pick up that first down, and that one just never got going.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. They down it at the 4-yard line. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
Fakes to the back. Throws it short. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Gives to the back. They tackle him for a loss. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
All right, here we go.
It's the tailback. The defender gets him to the ground. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3-and-out.
Always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going. But anytime you go 3-and-out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times, 3-and-outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
Ginn takes it at the 45. Brought down around the 39-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Fasano in motion. He looks to throw on first down. Throws it. Makes the catch. About 6 yards on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
The Dolphins line up in an I formation. Back to pass. Gets it off. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. Pass was complete for a gain of 5 on the play, and that's good for a first down.
Not a big play there, but a nice gain of about 5 yards and pick up the first down.
Drops back on first down. makes the reception. He's brought down at the 18-yard line. They complete the pass for a gain of 10 on the slant.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Play your assignments, man. Come on, man. I got you.
Cuts back, and he's dropped. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
And he can't hang on to it. Martin was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
4th down.
And it splits the uprights. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. And here's the kick. They get him at the 28-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Single set backfield. Fires it left. Brought down at the 40.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game, and his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 45-yard line. Dallas is going with the offset eye backfield. He's looking to throw. Rifles it across the middle. He's dropped around the 37-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
First down, looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. And they get him at the 20-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Here's the give. Tackled around the 13-yard line. A pickup of about 7. That brings up 2nd down. Dallas comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
Tennessee.
Romo hasn't missed yet. Gets the pass out. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. That was a 6-yard completion, and we'll have 1st and 10 coming up.
Now we're starting to see this offense get in a nice little rhythm. The quarterback hasn't thrown an incompletion yet on this drive. They look sharp.
Hands it to the back. He's in for the score. That was a big-time run.
It's always much tougher to throw the football down inside the 10-yard line because those zones get so much tighter. So if you can run the football in from there, it is a huge advantage for your offense.
And here's the extra point. Point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Gathered at the 6. Brought down at the 25. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. 3 wide receiver set.
Blue 45. Come on, let's go. Blue 45.
Give to the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
McCown lines up under center. Single backfield.
Green 88. Green 88.
Come on, little hustle.
Get him back.
Drops back to pass. He throws it. Pass is complete. Brought down at the 34. Again, gains 7 yards with the catch. That'll bring up 3rd down. McCown lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide formation.
48. Hey, come on. 48. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. Friday.
With the pass. And he dropped him in the open field. They get a nice pickup there.
Yeah, but he better be careful with those throws. That was pretty tight coverage. They got away with it that time, but I don't know in the future.
Let's go, Blue 45. Blue 45. Zebra. Go. Keep playing, fellas.
He'll get it again. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Hold on.
McCown looking to pass. And they're coming after him. Ware knocks it away. Again was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Congratulations to the person
From the 38-yard line.
36, row 4, seat 8.
McCown comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide.
Come on, y'all, watch those quick out. Come on, play it. I need.
And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump
second
off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Blue 45.
He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Knocked away. Fasano was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. The Cowboys bring in their dime package, only 3 down linemen. McCown drops back. Rifles it out there. It's picked off. He took a shot at the 38. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Roger. Hey, inside.
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. Just about 3 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 41. Dallas lines up in the offset eye this time.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Right here. You about to cough it up. Regular. Let's go.
He's looking to throw. He needs to make a decision. Bad luck as he drops it. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation from their own 41-yard line.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby.
The Cowboys come out showing 3 wide.
Come on, D. Right. Close right.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Back to throw. Throws the bullet across the middle. And they get him at the 39-yard line. He found his tight end for a first down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that that can catch the football. Nice play.
Here we go.
Hey, what?
Gun.
Hey, regular.
Quick games, 44 screw.
Barber on the run. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7 situation here. Romo comes to the line under center. 2 tight ends in the formation.
Rush. Close up. It's coming out quick. Let's be harder than they are. Come on, go.
Barber on the inside handoff. Tackled at the 27-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
White 80. Over tough, 2 straight. Right. Lou. Go.
They give it to the tailback. And they get him at the 26-yard line. Nowhere to go on the delay. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Come on now. Here we go, baby. You ready? Let's get it. White 80. Kill. Hey, man. Let's go. Come on.
Gives to the back. Brought down at the 19-yard line. Barber picks up about 7 yards on the run. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Romo comes to the line under center. He has 2 tight ends.
White 80.
Let's go left.
Let's keep him down here.
Pitch out. He's brought down at the 14. Looks like he might have just gotten enough to convert for the first.
I wasn't sure he had that one, but remember, it's not where the ball carrier is. It's where the ball is. That time the officials marked it just across the line.
Let's go, D. Let's get it.
Romo with the give. He's dropped at the 11. Barber gets 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 11-yard line. Barber the lone back.
Rigo. White 80. Stay outside. Gun. Left. Close left over right. Big play, D. Go.
They give it to the tailback. Huge hit. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. And so it'll be 3rd down. Nickel defense.
Here we go. We got close line. White 80. Dre slide. Let's go.
Romo drops back to pass. He passes short. He steps out at the 10. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of a first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 1. Stays on his feet. He's hammered at the 23-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. McCown steps to the line of scrimmage. Only 1 in the backfield this time.
We up. 48. Under. Regular.
James, 22 press. James.
Wide.
Here's the give. Brought down about the 27-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 28. 1-man backfield.
Right.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Friday.
Looking to throw. He throws on the run. Should have had that when he was wide open. Fasano was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
Down at field level after the game for the official team meet and greet.
Single set backfield.
All ages.
moving, baby.
Now.
48.
Come on now.
48.
Block 99 Philly.
McCown back to throw. He's there for the catch. And they get him at the 36-yard line. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Toss. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Brown gets the ball. He's dropped for a loss. No gain. That'll bring up second down. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49. McCown is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Blue 45.
Looks to pass. Looks down the field. It's incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Nickelback is in on this play.
Green 88. Hut. That's all we got.
Looking to throw. He throws left, and it's completed. And he's drilled at the 25. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
First and 10. Ball on the 25. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He gets another carry. He didn't get back to the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Fasano goes in motion. Back to throw. Looking for an open man. Fasano loses the ball. James gets his hand on it and scoops it up. Their defense is known for creating turnovers, and that was another one right there.
Yeah, I had one coach tell me one time that if you really want to get an attaboy on this defense, you have to strip that ball out and recover it. It's not enough to just get it out.
The offense will take over at the 40. Romo lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
Hey! King! Watch draw.
Drops back to pass. Catch is made. Tackled at the 39-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
It's first and 10. Romo is lined up under center. They'll line up in single back.
Turbo.
Down.
Play fake. Throws while on the run. And he should have had that one. Owens was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. From the 39-yard line. I formation here.
Numbers. Z-Cat. Close left.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him at the 39-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Third and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. They come out in the nickel.
All right, here we go. Keep your eyes open.
Here's the halfback. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Out of the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Green 88! Green 88! Tiger, tiger, tiger! Other side. Touch! Left, left, left. Touch!
It's the tailback. He's brought down around the 23-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Luke 45! Luke 45! Real! Play smart, man! Reload! Scatter! Let's get it right here!
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. With the catch. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Huge pressure by the defense. And they get him there for the sack. And that was a huge rush he was facing.
I'm not sure there was much he could do there. I'm not even sure he saw those guys coming. I tell you what, though, if they don't start doing a better job protecting up front, it's going to be a long day for this quarterback.
Back to pass. Surveys the field. Brought down at the 33. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Back to throw. Throws on the run. Tackled at the 40. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth.
Hey, calm down, y'all.
And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there. Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. What a shot! That was the perfect call to get him the fourth down conversion.
And defensively, they have to be kicking themselves right now, giving up that first down. It looked like they had a stop, but here they face a fresh set of downs.
Green 88!
McCown back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's brought down right around the 46-yard line. Just about 6 yards on that completion.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
McCown hasn't missed yet. Looking for a receiver. Brought down around the 36-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Same thing. Green 88!
First down, looking to throw. Moves to his right, and the defender intercepts it. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Here's the halfback. And they get him at the 44-yard line. That's a good 9-yard gain.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
Let's go quick game. 44 press. Come back. 44 press.
Romo with the give. He's dropped around the 47-yard line. That was a nice effort to get the first on the short gain.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day, but when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
Don't lose your bite. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, 56.
Guns it to the middle. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. Creighton was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Single set backfield.
Right, left. There we go. Kings left. Go right, Roger. That's 7.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down at midfield. He picked up around 3 yards on the draw play. They line up at the 50.
Bang right.
Miami lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Here we go. Lou. Let's go.
Setting up play action. Incomplete pass. The quarterback really felt the pressure on that last play.
Yeah, it just didn't give him time to go through his reads. Clearly, the first guy was not open, but he tried to throw it anyway and almost got picked off.
McBriar will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Watch the switch.
McCown with the give. Hit and drop behind the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
He drops back, gets rid of the ball. He's tackled right around the 28-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
And when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
He lost yardage on the play. He'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and outs.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Punts it. Newman takes it at the 33. Brought down around the 39-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They line up at the 39. The Dolphins line up with a nickelback. Romo sends a man in motion. Sets up the play action. And he's decleated at the 47-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 49. I know this wasn't a big run, but he still did a good job getting the first down.
Nice little one-step move there. That's what Mike Shanahan really loves to see his players do. Make one quick cut, live with it, get your head down, pick up the first down.
Again with the carry. He got decleated. Barber picks up about 4 yards on the play. Nickel back in this time.
Gun.
Back to throw. Fires it right. Tackled at the 38. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Let's hit him in the mouth. What you doing? Let's be harder than they are.
He gets another carry. He's tackled around the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. That brings up second down. 2 yards away here on second down. 6 DBs in the lineup.
Let's roll.
Looking to throw. Looks right. Throws. Pass falls incomplete. Creighton was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. From the 30-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Here we go. Kill. Hey, 4 calls.
And they get him at the 24-yard line. Barbert found a hole and was able to pick up just around 6 yards, good enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation.
All right, here we go. Gun.
Who's left? Dre's left. Hey, wait, move now.
They hand it off. Tackled around the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice gain.
Nice.
Tango off the top. You got that?
I'm just sitting there.
Drops back. Throws it short. There for the catch. Touchdown! There's another scoring strike through the air. That's his 3rd TD pass of the game.
One of the things I like watching about this quarterback is you can tell that he studies. You can tell that when the defense gives him certain options on certain plays, he knows how to exploit them. We've seen that today.
Set down. The kick is up. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter, and our score, the Cowboys 44, the Dolphins 13. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Drilled at the 29-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
48.
Watch your ball.
New call.
Hey, play the run.
Here come what?
With the throw. Can't hang on. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 29. They'll come out in the I.
Come on, baby. Blue 45.
Looked like someone might have jumped.
Who is that? This is it, man. Come on, baby.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, I'm sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
388. Hold on. 388.
Let's get a stop.
He drops back to pass, looks down the field, and he catches it. He's dropped in the open field. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Let's see what they got.
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Falls incomplete. Fasano was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
Sitting in section 3.
The Dolphins are lining up to punt it away.
You're the lucky winner of your
Fields
own
to
mini
punt.
scooter.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 41-yard line. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working.
Watch it, D. Let's get it right here. Let's go.
Straight ahead with a fullback. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. He rumbles ahead for around 5 yards.
Left go.
Out of the I formation.
Let's go, D.
180. Let's go.
Omaha. Keep working.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Gain of 3.
Third down and 2. Dallas lines up in a double tight set.
Here we go, here we go.
Tennessee. Regular. Hey, Rex. Let's get off. Clock.
He gets another carry. He's brought down around the 46-yard line. The offense is doing everything right on this drive.
And it's so frustrating for the defense at this point. They know that this offense wants to try and run the football to keep that clock moving, and when you can't stop that, it is really tough.
Fakes the run. He scrambles around with the pass, and the defender intercepts it. And that will make his second of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
Regular. Watch the hard count. It's on 3. I try to get you over there, baby.
First down, looking to throw. Pass completed. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
He rolls out to the right. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Roll. Go.
Looks to pass. Defense closing in. Newman catches it. Interception. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Romo hands it off straight ahead, and the defense has it. And the defense was all over that one.
Well, fullbacks are always going to be carrying the football in tough situations, and if they fumble it, it is almost always recovered by the defense.
Miami goes with the ace set here.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Buffalo. Make a stand, G. Hey, nasty.
Ground on the run. He makes a move, and he's brought down. Again, they go with the run.
You know, I understand you can't completely abandon the running game, but my goodness, let's go. Let's pick it up. You've got to put some points up.
Quick games, 44 screw. 80 here, 80. Friday.
McCown drops back. Short pass to his left. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. 7-yard gain on the play.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
And he's out at the 37. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
And they use motion. He drops back. He's sacked. The cornerback came out of nowhere.
I really love those corner blitzes. Not only do you shake up the quarterback and his reads, but you also get maybe one of the fastest guys on the field coming off the corner, and man, can they get to a quarterback in a hurry.
Defense is getting pressure. And it's caught. Tackled around the 17-yard line. A little trickery by the quarterback paid off in a big way.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. A little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see, and then they burn you on the back end.
From the 17-yard line. McCown has completed every pass on this drive. And the pass is knocked away. Fasano was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass.
Section 25, row 22, seat 1.
Miami sets up with 4 receivers. Miami sends a man in motion to the right. Drops back to pass. He throws right. Makes the grab. They push him out of bounds, and now they have 1st and goal. He's put up some nice yardage, Chris.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
The pass rush gets there, and he's down. It seems these days being a defensive end isn't just all about trying to run your blocker over to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, you see more and more of these guys that are a little undersized for defensive linemen, but they make up for that size and bulk with great speed and agility. If they can turn the corner, they can really make a difference in a game.
This quarterback just can't seem to stay away from throwing him the ball.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to take the quarterback with him to the Pro Bowl. If he throws a couple more to him here today, he might have to take him to the Hall of Fame as well.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him at the 14. Barber picks up a yard on the play.
Gain of 1.
This one will finally be over. Our score, the Cowboys 44, the Dolphins 13.